All right, week 4, and today is actually a chest day. Um, we warmed up, so this can actually go higher. Yeah, we'll slowly increase. Let me hit this set first, and then we'll talk. Things set. Ooh, 3. Today's gonna be a good day, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, uh, and then we lower it, hit another set. One, three. All right, that's it. Okay, that's the video. I'm done. No, it's talking about. See if I can get this off. I did it. Oh, so yeah, I've noticed that in my previous videos, the audio sucks ass. Camera quality, fantastic. Shout out iPhone, 4K, HDR, all that bullshit. But yeah, the audio. I mean, I have it right here. So you gotta imagine, right? My vocals are going out that way. The mic is this way. I don't want to talk like this the whole fucking time. No. So we're gonna try it out like this, and put it there for the set. And I don't know. We're experimenting. You're right along the ride with me, so it's gonna be fun. And honestly, like if you watch anyone, Will Tennyson, any other influencers, sure, I think they use the DJI mic thing, and they have good quality audio, like great, honestly. But I think they actually have real cameras, and it's all connected via that crap. Me, nah. You got an iPhone tripod, this done. That is it. I literally upload this from the fucking phone. It's very simple. But honestly, it does not help that my probably music here is loud as hell, but I get it. It's okay. So yeah, this video is more of like, what can I do to change? Because this past week, I've thought a lot about what it means to change things up, not necessarily be different, but to understand that not everything's going to be the same from one week to another. And I mean, fuck, next week I won't have a short tooth. My wife wants me to have a mustache, so I can give what the wife what she wants. So that's another change. And until then, we're just gonna keep trying new things and seeing what sticks. So now, you hear the audio, right? Here to here. We're at 210. One can attempt. All right. 3, 2, 1. Having. Oh, that's good enough. You ever hit that nope rep and you're just like, nope, not happening. I hit that really fucking often. 1, four. Nope. All right. Now we're gonna hold it again. Probably that could come up a little more. That's all right. So yeah, this video is gonna be all about change. Granted, I have 2 sets left, so it's gonna be a quicker video, I'd say. But change, it's as humans, we need it. it pushes us past our ability of being comfortable. You need to be uncomfortable. Everyone probably hears that a lot, and that's the fucking truth. Complacency kills in this regard. If you're not willing to adapt, to change, to try something different, you will become stagnant. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not what you want. Not at all. And I could argue, not argue, but point to my older video. I'm talking about putting one foot in front of another. That's all you need to change. You have an idea of what you want to change, right? It's all going to be up here first, and then the physical act of doing that change. It's going to be tough. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to probably push you to limits and boundaries you did not expect or didn't even know existed. But if you're able to accept being uncomfortable, even if it's for a short period of time, you will win in that ability to change. And I promise you, once you get over that hump, you cross that boundary, fear, whatever it may be, you're set. Granted, I'm not saying that you won't fall back to your original habit or the thing that you try to get away from. That's just human nature. Like, going back, I hit the nicotine. I'm still addicted, don't get me wrong. Like, I haven't been hitting it, I hit it, and I'm like, oh, felt great. And I stopped for a few more days. Like, it's back and forth. Funny enough about that, before I go on a tangent on changing, or the whole nicotine thing. I stopped for that week, last week of December, first week of January. And it sucked, don't get me wrong. But I was able to relearn what that feeling of change was, that feeling of being uncomfortable, and those feelings that arise from my addiction of not being able to fulfill that addiction, or the lack of dopamine I was getting. I think there's a lot. So I was glad I did that for a week, because now if I do hit it, wherever I hit it, however I hit it, or however I consume the nicotine, sure, I restart myself. But now it's, instead of going 7 days of hitting it, or months on end, I hit it for a few, once, twice for that day. Granted, still restart myself, but now I'm able to understand the feelings that come with it. And any of that capacity. So it's a lot of, it's quitting cold turkey, don't get me wrong. It's, I say it's probably the best way. I want to test soup and all this other stuff. But it's easier in the long run. I think it's more worth it in the long run. So again, back on here. We're going to try. Right now, 225 on this. Oh, I can feel it in my shoulder. Oh, that's heavy. Okay. 3, 2, 1. 1. No. We'll stick with 8, and then we got one more set. Okay. Oh. 1. So yeah, come on. I hope I didn't cut that off. No, we're good. So yeah, before we get to this last step, before we get to the end of this video, again, the topic is change. And me, I guess, starting this, that's a big change for me. And I'm okay with it. Again, I am still not comfortable doing this. Like, for instance, there's a gentleman right behind me. The urge of stopping to think that I'm not in my own little world. Like, I really want to do it, but whatever. He's in it. Maybe. I think I can see him. Regardless, shout out to him for getting it. And so, yeah, you as an audience, whenever this audience decides to make an appearance, if they do, whatever, you're along this journey with me. Again, full authenticity. There's no script. There's no nothing. No editing. Absolutely none of that. I don't believe in it. Not in what I'm at least trying to do. You know, it kind of sucks, right? I thought about this topic for a little bit this week and like what I want to talk about, but then life happens and I totally forget about. Those ideas appear. And you're like, oh, I gotta go film. No, I don't have time to film. Today was the only time I got to do it, and I feel like now I'm just rambling and talking about a bunch of nonsense. Everyone's probably already heard. Whatever, doesn't matter. So there's rough patches, I guess, and I guess throughout how we're gonna do this and how we're gonna film it and how it's gonna be portrayed to the world. It's gonna probably differ from video to video, but again, the goal is to talk about topics that I think people need to hear, and instead of me talking about putting one foot in front of the other chain, all that handy dandy motivational bullshit. Soon, I'd love to get into the topic of economics, of conspiracy theories, of politics, of religions, and the occult, and I don't know, anything and everything, because I like to believe it, at least. I have a lot of shit going on there, because I'm a very introverted individual. Key to that is when I need and want to be. And that's probably like 90% of the time. But when I know I'm in an environment / situation where I need to be extroverted, that's it. I can do that. I can flip that switch. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of differences in these videos and what I talk about, what I'm wearing, what I'm doing. Because honestly, I'd like to do it in the car as well. Because if we're being honest, that's where these thoughts really originate from, is the car. But I think the gym being, my secondary home, my happy place, my place to think. So I still wish there was quieter music, because I just go about this with being in my own head is how I prefer it. Right, the music helps sometimes, but now we're gonna hit this last set. So again, ladies and gentlemen, change. Change is what you want. Change is what you need. Change is good for you. Please don't forget that, because once you do, you're fucked. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you don't change, like I said, you're going to be stagnant. And change can just be as simple as adding 2.5 pounds. Oh, that's going to fall off to your weight stack. So, promise your life gets easier once you do it. It's hard at first. It's easier down the long. Ooh, can't talk. Down the road. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, anabolic, deuces.